was during his stint in the
LPL, right?
Yeah, that's what I'd wonder. I don't remember it being meta within the recent... No, it's 2020. Huh. Not going to be able to find their own play on the spot side.
Shun's here on with the hook available. Going to go straight for Wink. The route is there. An instant first blood as Wink used that heal, but didn't even have a chance to flash.
No, it was even like mid-dash of trying to jump to On and still getting blown up before that happens. But Tianjin, he is not a man who gives up, and you don't have the same ward there for Bin.
Oh, Bin this time in trouble. Does buffer the stun from the hook shot, though, but will be stunned up and will go to the tower. But Elk returning to that bottom side, and that's... You can see, like, he's ever so slightly behind in CS. This will even him up at very... Asks him, like... It's like, oh, I mean, who even knows where this place is?
Oh,
He's
much.
like,
You pause.
There's a kill in the mid lane. Yagao flashes away. Cryan tries to chase onto it, but Tianjin's here. And Shun gonna try and answer this one, sticking around, but won't be able to answer it.
Can come out and have a decisive team fight. Maybe it won't matter.
Elk's in big trouble.
Oh, no,
he dodges it. He absolutely read them like a book. Featherstorm comes out. He can pull the feathers back in and one-shot Tianjin. Beautiful bit of play from Elk. BLG just complete knowledge of the play without even having vision.
No, you know the worst part? This was IG's strong side of the map. Like, Wukong is up there doing Herald on top side, and BLG's still able to win out. I don't... Oh, On might be caught out now.
Can they win this one, though? Because Elk is still just free firing. Yagao's there as well. On has dived to the backside, but Wink will fall. On survives. No way does On actually get away with that for so long. And now Elk can get those feathers down. Yagao with a stun and has a stopwatch as well. From bad to worse for IG. And it's like, this is a already monstrous performance. We're only 10 minutes in. Elk in trouble. The Featherstorm comes out. The flash is there as well. Does get rooted up. Can they finish the job, though? Pull the feathers onto Wink here. Elk's in trouble and will be taken out. Cryan with the TP down to the bottom side to make it happen. But in the meantime, Tianjin is caught now. A depth charge onto On. Can they follow this one up, though? They've lost their AD carry, but Shun, he'll take up the mantle of the damage dealer himself. A double kill on the monkey. Make it 3 for the hat trick.
This is out of control.
This is absolutely obliteration from BLG.
But it looks like BLG are trying to pinch him from pretty deep in the lane.
They certainly are. YSKM, what have you got in the tank? Let's see the outplay. Knockups galore. It's a good ultimate to try and buy space and time. The all-out comes through from Bin. The damage is there and On happy to tank in the meantime. Into the mid lane they go. Elk with the Featherstorm. Pulls in the feathers. No, it's too late. Tianjin gets out with his life. And it's a kill onto Elk. Yagao trying to answer onto Wink here. Chasing down. It's 1v2, but he's happy to keep going for this one. Charges forward. Finds Wink. And he looks for On as well. The stun is there. And he'll finish the job. 2v1 from on the same page and working together.
I mean, even like that answer, right? Knowing, hey, plays being made top, we look for an answer mid because that's where Elk is. Games from earlier, will want to be the squad.
On is kind of in trouble here. Does have his flash available if he needs it. Low on HP, flashes to the rest of his team. And, well, not low on HP anymore, is he? He's going to head back to...
I think a lot of it also is going to hinge on IG, because IG have pretty much been starting all the fights this game that have turned the game into this favor. But without that, I just hope we see BLG have confidence to maybe look for a bit of a quicker Baron. They have great turn potential. It's now been going to 1v2.
He's in a bit of trouble. All out comes through. YSKM actually in trouble. Has been flashes away, jumps back into the play, and Yagao's there with Tibbers. It's beautiful from the solo laners, but at what cost? Yagao gives the shutdown over to On. The charm slightly short from Cryan, but hey, 1 for 1. Yeah, definitely more of a George of the Jungle split from him. To be fair, like, he's not individually played that bad or anything, but here we go. BLG just continuing to finish things off. I apologize. I feel like the cast
have, you know, the ability to look for the turn. Oh, they might find the pick.
Who needs Baron when you can just walk into the jungle and kill them at Krugs instead? Tianjin pulled over the wall by Bin and finished off, and now Cryan being flanked. On's got to get out of dodge here. Shun's going to find him, though. Cyclone flashed away from, but still catches up and grabs himself his 5th kill of the game.
So well off of each other. Now, you don't even have to bait the Baron, considering that you've taken down Tianjin. So they'll get this, and now we'll finally start seeing them break open the base. So you said 23 minutes, and I said 24:30, if I remember correctly. I think we're on pace for one of us to be right.
Yeah, I kind of need BLG to pull their
I
socks
thought it was like V5 when Rookie was there. Oh, is this where it ends? Okay, V5 when Rookie was there against some bottom tier team. Okay, Engage comes out.
The big Engage comes out, so you go back to your anecdote. Great little hook comes on through. See you later, crying.
They backed out, Bunch. They backed out.
Game's over. YSKM in trouble has been just 1v1ing the enemy jungler. YSKM, he just came from a flank, dashed through the middle of everyone, and escaped back to his base.
You know what, Bunch? Game is over. Why are we even talking about this fight when we could be like telling each other what our Chipotle orders are or something like that? I'm more of a carnitas man myself.
Chicken burrito every day. Every day. The carnitas, it gets a bit greasy, doesn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Do you know, I used to live with a guy who had a Chipotle black card. I kid you
Many
not.
times as we can. I mean, it's not really a flip for them, right? Because they know they're going to go down. But at least adds the volatility of maybe BLG screwing up.
So, Bin has just TP'd into 3 people here by himself and almost got away with it. Tibbers comes down as Yagao tries to save the play. Here comes On to turn it around. They're actually going to just win the 2v3 at this point. YSKM knocked up midway through his combo as Elk uses the Ghost to chase him down, but YSKM won't even get that far up the lane. 2 inhibs are gone already. And, I mean, we're both wrong at the time at this point. Close to 25 minutes. Quite a slow win, if you ask me.
Yeah, you know, really took their time, found it hard to find openings. IG with a pretty solid defense. We're going to see if they can keep that defense going.
Yeah, IG, I think it's fair to say IG the better team in this one. BLG just winning through, well, I'm going to be honest, being the better team. Nexus Towers will come down. The respawns are here. Maybe this is it for IG. The miracle fight. Yagao has the stun available as the root comes in and the hook to follow it up. Beautiful little combo there. Featherstorm comes on back. And Elk finally gets some kills for himself as he's kind of been playing support Xayah so far this game. Another root as Elk popping off at the end of the game. 26-8 as BLG on BLG day.
To kind of whoosh people right out of the fight. And hopefully that impact will again give IG more kind of tools to be able to play around with, to where BLG, I mean, this hook from Wink or overstep from any BLG member.
I think BLG might actually just be trying to fight them on. Oh, it's a great hook to try and get out. Has flash available for him. Low on HP, but surviving and staying in the fight here as they go back in onto this one. Look at that hook. Max range from On as On chases him down. 1 or 2 more autos to do the trick. On gets into the brush and then crying a move.
Bot lane.
On's moving up. He's going to be in a 1v1 with a Poppy. That's a level up on him as well. On has no flash available, and Cryan is here too. On surely goes down here. Cryan actually going to flash for this one. Tianchen with a steadfast presence to keep On in the play. The shield comes up through. He's invincible. On, no, can he get the anchor? Oh, the Orb of Deception finishes him off. Just sits around and gets a cheeky bonk out. Here we go, dive at the bottom side. Elk the target, has flash available and dodges the hook from Wink. That's one, and Elk still walking away here. On tagging the tower, he goes down. It's a double for On, who now On has to body block Tianchen trying to finish the kill off, but he can't, and Gravitum's in play. They'll finish the kills. It's a 2v3.
Make sure this one goes over. Again, the 1 point of pressure for IG has really been Cryan, kind of finding timings.
Beeline towards the Herald regardless. He doesn't care if the enemy AD carries coming. He wants to win a team fight right here. On there on the front line. He gets the knockback. Tianchen, the small advantage getting On out of the play. Bin, though, is just going to go down.
Tianchen being caught out, or Yagao, because they're both kind of like pinching on each other.
Yeah, Shun jumps over the wall here. Cyclone going to come out, but it's Yagao caught, and Cryan gets a 3rd kill for himself. On, trying to survive, flashes over the wall, but Elk doesn't have the damage to finish anyone off. And in the meantime, Shun's gone down. IG might just do it, but Cryan doesn't have any mana to work with. Elk, many chakrams, flash available. Tianchen over the wall. If he gets caught by Calibrum, might just go down to an auto or two as YSKM gets pulled back by On. Now slammed into the wall. Can they finish the kills? Elk gets one. Flashes out to safety. Into the brush he goes, but YSKM.
And now I guess IG showing us why, you know, they're a team who were able to take down LNG in the recent series. And not just being a fluke of LNG having a bad game. So we'll see now if Cryan can escape.
Calibrum's there. Graviton not going to be used. In fact, it was still Infernum at the time. It's been Pulse YSKM underneath the tower. Oh, it's disaster for YSKM. It's been looking so good, but Bin, you give him a split second and he'll take you apart. Now BLG with Drake in pocket can move towards this bottom lane. Might look for On here, but it's like, no, just going to push the wave for now and maybe look for a dive because Yagao's here too.
They're going to go for it. Cyclone is up for Shun.
Whirling Death stops the minion wave, though. That should be enough. They can't really just brute force this one, but actually, with Tibbers, maybe they could. Yagao could use Tibbers to tank the tower first. As
TP coming.
TPs, it's a 5-man dive in the bottom lane. Moonlight Vigil comes across the Infernum, is there, but IG are doing a good job of defending this one. Bin actually goes underneath the tower anyway. On solo, finally taken down, but it's 1-for-1. Tibbers.
Fights. But BLG at least still have a comp that, you know, can scale, can play out later. IG do too, you know, having something like the Jax and the Poppy. But like any type of early game lead for either side, I guess, as we've seen so far, taken down. And then we're going to see Tianjin.
Oh, we're back to live, and Shun's been pulled in here on getting... No, it was actually just the clone is crying now, trying to escape the Cyclone onto Tianjin. Elk separated by YSKM, but the rest of the team moving over to protect the Aphelios and force this Jax out. Shun, though, has been abandoned by the rest of the squad, and he'll go down, crying with his 4th kill of the game, as now YSKM and Wink kind of counter synergy has been actually pulled to safety by Wink.
One member down for the side of BLG, but they're still going to keep up the siege in mid. Oh, not even just a siege. Looking for a dive.
They can go for this one. They can go for more here. Wink goes down the route onto Arn as well. This will be Arn's 4th death of the game as YSKM comes in behind, but pulled away by Bin. It's a kill for Yagao, and what's been such a close, even game ends up with 4-0 in favor of BLG.
How do we have another game like this going on today? Now BLG going to be able to push down another structure for themselves. Gold lead was just in favor of IG only a few minutes ago, but now BLG... Dragon's still going to go over. And what I'm trying to say is that Tianjin has tried to play Slayers, tried to play like, you know, Noxus 3-star Cat and Draven.
That's my angle so far with TFT, but can't say I'm a big player of it as Wink gets knocked up by the Cyclone here. Yagao on the scene as well, but YSKM has the stuns. Elk the target, but he's surviving for now, for surviving forever. It's a triple kill on the Aphelios. 9-1-2. Elk, take a bow, my man. You get the MVP. As On looks for more, but just hooks the wall instead. I might have just killed himself, but he survives. He hooks the wall again, and he still gets out of his life. First game. And IG have certainly been showing something. Crying as well. Keeping our eyes on him as he finds the charm off of Wink's beautiful hook. And On finally gets a cash. We'll start charging forwards. They're walking past wards on the other side as well, as Yagao actually gets hooked in, but he's got a Zhonya's. It was all a bait. Yagao will survive, and there's a hook onto On as well, who will be gale forced on by Elk and finished off. Now the rest of the fight is Bin goes 1v3 on the backside, but he's K'Sante. It just doesn't matter. He's the new Ornn. He fulfills every single role in the game. As now YSKM crying, stepping up the solo lane is trying to make miracles happen. A TP coming out as Yagao rejoins the fray again, and BLG can just rinse and repeat this Baron.
Yeah, gonna move right back onto it. No jungle, low we go. A lot's gonna be on Tianjin to just find the steal, because I don't know how they just outright take the fight. Hook comes through.
Now On actually hooking himself a little too early there, but the keeper's verdict does not connect the way that it wants to. The hooks come on through. There goes the Blitzcrank, but now in goes Jack. Can they find this fight? 2 for Elk so far, and he'll make it 3 as well. Bin doesn't even get to pull him over the wall. The entire replay, I don't even know how he got 4 kills. I only saw him kill 3 people. I think his turret must have finished someone. It's a pick onto Yagao. What can they do with it? Great little kill. Wink getting the kill credit on this one is crying. Gets knocked up, and they found out. No! Tianjin, no! They had the pick on Elk.
Yes.
Just went on to be a top model in China instead. I mean,
he's apparently back playing League. I think he joined.
Really?
He joined an LDL team recently. I can't remember which one, but he's apparently back.
Well, that's exciting. Maybe
Made his
he'll
millions.
rejoin the LPL as well. And here we go. Final dive comes through. Yagao finds crying, and he just gets bopped.
The Aphelios is gone.
Not in the fight. Everyone got knocked away by Tianjin. Bit of redemption on this one, but pulled back in, and Yagao and Tibbers are just going to finish the job anyways. Bin pulls on back into the fray. They don't need an 80 carry. Who needs an 80 carry? Sure, he may have 16 kills worth of your gold, but they don't need him to win the fights. 24-11. As BLG, honestly, just massacre IG in this series.
I gotta say, like, we already know MVP is gonna be Elk, but I wouldn't even be that mad if they gave it to Bin. Like, my God, the amount...